Alright, I got a few things to cover before I get started with the whole battle shenanigans of sorts today. The first thing is I got a PMPBeta Upload, actually that just went up today, so if you want to check that out, then I'll be straight in the video description down below. And yeah, so second of off, I'd like to apologize for the lack of uploads of battles for the past weekend and yesterday. Asoft had been down for like the last week, so I didn't really get a chance to really get a battle converted and then be able to record that. So yeah, but thankfully it went up like late last night, so I was able to set up a lot of recordings when I got back from work. And yes, and then third of all, yeah, I'm not going to be around next weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so there won't be any uploads. I'll be out of town for that time frame. So in case you're wondering why there aren't any uploads from myself here, there you go. But I think that's enough rambling out of me. What's going on, guys? I got Sunday's upload going for you all. It's just a standard OU match against this dude I found on the Smoking server on PO by the name of IFoxMcCloud. And I'm just going to get the team preview up right about now. And by the way, IFoxMcCloud has a YouTube channel, so check him out. His link will be in the video description down below, along with a PMPBeta Upload. But looking at his team, I'm just running like some random nonsense. I kind of wanted to try out a Scarfino King in OU, which actually does pretty darn well if I say so myself. And also wanted to do a D-Dance Crafty just to have some fun with that. I'm just running some grab bag kind of stuff, I guess. But looking at his team, the Polytoad, it's looking just to be the standard rain team, in all honesty. It's just like Polytoad, I'm assuming Specs, Life Orb, Tornadoes, some form of a Scrafty. I'm guessing Dragon Dance, especially defensive Rachi. It's probably some sort of a maybe offensive Calm Mind, Latias. I'm not entirely sure on that one. And then finally, I'm assuming he's just got Fortress just to set up spikes and stealth rocks and spin, do all them crazy moves and sorts. But looking at his team, the only really big threat I'm seeing right now is probably the Tornadoes, because if it does happen to be Scarfed, then it could probably tear a huge hole in my team, because Nidoking can't outspeed it for obvious reasons, just because of natural base speeds and sorts. But, let's see here, the Jirachi could also be kind of a pain in the butt, just because if it is special defensive, which most of them run these days, I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to take that thing out, because I'm assuming it'll probably just be player flinching me to death and back again. But, yeah, other than that, though, nothing really scares me that much. I feel like I can handle myself decently well. And, yeah, so I'm just going to move along now and get started with the battle, I guess. So, yeah. Alright then, so he's going to lead off with his Tornadus as I lead off with my Staraptor here. I'm just going to U-turn out. Don't want to risk getting nailed because my Staraptor is banned and I know for a fact he cannot speed me easily. I'm going to bring in my Ferrothorn here, predicting some form of a Hurricane or Focus Blast, but he just ends up going for the U-turn. Thankfully though, it does manage to get by Iron Brow Recoil, so I'm not going to complain, but he does manage to bring the Scrafty here on the switch. As I switch out now, bringing my Nidoking as he goes straight for that Dragon Dance. I'm going to go for the Earth Power just to gauge how much damage it does, and I do manage to outspeed it here, but next turn I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to outspeed it because now he's at +2, I'm only at +1. Thanks to the Choice Scarf. Now I'm going to bring my Vaporeon here, take the Ice Punch or Drain Punch or whatever move he decides to have. And I'm going to protect this turn to see whether or not he's back at the Drain Punch or the High Jump Kick, because I'm assuming either one will be one of his strongest dabs. I'm just going to try and get some HP back here. And this turn I'm going to go for the Roar, phase him out. Thankfully though he doesn't do any damage, he's just going to try and Dragon Dance up. And I'm just going to roar him out as he brings in his Politoed on the switch here. So now what I'm going to do here is just see what kind of set he's running here. I'm going to protect as he goes for the HP Grass and or Electric. I never really figured out what type of HP he's running, I just know it's super effective on a Water type. I'm going to go stay in, just set up a wedge, feeling like I can take at least one hit as he goes for the Hydro Pump with a prediction. I'm guessing it does something that will take a HP Grass or something. But in any case, I'm going to bring my Ferrothorn here as he goes for the Focus Blast. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, this thing's probably Expert Belt or some sort of variation, but you know, that's fine because I know Ferrothorn can at least take some hit and then just be able to set up a Leech Seed and then get some residual damage going on here and there. But now he's going to bring this Fortress here, set up a layer of spikes as I switch in my Staraptor, and I'm going to get some Leech Seeds, which is pretty snazzy. I'm going to U-turn out now, bring in, I believe, my Volcarona, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not. Coolio. So he's going to go for the Gyro Ball here. Not do that much damage because I do resist it, and I mean Volcarona, it doesn't have the best defense, but I mean I'm running some bulk in this thing because it's my personal favorite set. It's the Chesto Resto set. So I'm going to Quiver Dance up here as he brings in his Jirachi right now. I'm going to go for the... No, I go for a second Quiver Dance here. I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to Quiver Dance a couple times, and that way, even if he does manage to land a Parahax with the Thunder right here, and he also manages to land a crit right there as well, which does suck. And he's going to go for the Iron Head, and so I'm hoping to God that he does not get the Flinch or Para. Thankfully he does not. I get the rest off, which is really snazzy. So all I'm going to do here is go for the Flamethrower, do a large chunk of damage to that thing. I'm not going to complain at all. That was a nice chunk. I mean, Hey, it's in the rain, so I'm not going to complain, but he does land the thunder there, get the parallax again, which does blow, but this part here is what really ticks me off, because I thought I might have been able to kill this thing off with a flamethrower after this turn. Had he not land that parallax or iron head or flinch, I would have been able to kill that thing off right there and then. I'm not going to lie right there. Now I'm going to try flamethrower. This part here is just, it's just Jirachi flinch parallaxing me to death. I mean, I can't complain because that's generally what Rachis like to do. It's just, it's frustrating. That's it. It's just no me gusta. But yeah, I'm just waiting on that. Pretty much, I do manage to land the burn hacks there with the flame body, which is pretty cool. But he's just gonna finish me off with the thunder right there and then. I think I was gonna try and rest off that turn, at least try and be able to wake up or something. But unfortunately, that does not work. Now I'm gonna bring my Star Raptor here. You turn out, bring in my Ferrothorn right here. I think I'm going to try and set up a couple layers of spikes and... No, what I'm going to do here, I remember. I'm going to Leech Seed first, that way you can just rack up some more residual damage here and there, and then set up my layers of spikes, try and get some nice entry hazards set up right there, because I figured, hey, you know, if this Jirachi is going to try and mess me over, I might as well try and... Okay, never mind, I don't set up my hazards whatsoever. I am greatly mistaken. But he does manage to land his Stealth Rocks right there, which, you know, it's not completely bad, just because the only thing that is really going to be affected by a Star Raptor. I mean, Volcarona is already dead, so it's, I don't know. But I mean, great, residual damage, and yeah, so I'm just going to finish that thing off with an Earth Power right there from Nidoking. Thankfully, it does manage to kill him off, but now he's going to bring his Tornadus here, go for the Hurricane, land the crit, which really stinks, because I'm pretty sure that, well, I mean, even if the crit did matter, it probably would have just been a regular 2 KO anyway. But in any case, I'm going to bring in my Nidoking here. He does manage to outspeed him, which does let me know that he is Scarfed. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt here, but it doesn't kill him, just like, no! Then he's just going to kill me off there with another Hurricane right there, which does stink. So what I got to do here is pretty much hope to God that I can at least take one with Vaporeon out here, not get Confusion hacks, which fortunately for me, I do not, and so I'm easily going to be able to finish that thing off with the Skull, which is pretty cool. But now he's going to bring his Scrafty here. I believe I go for the Protect first, as he goes for the Dragon Dance, just to get some setup on there, which is smart, because, you know, that's generally how I've been playing this Vaporeon. I'd like to Protect first and then do all that stuff. But now he's just going to go for the Drain Punch here. Thankfully, not completely kill me off yet, which is really cool, so that would have probably been his game right there had I not been able to live that. But I was going to bring his Latias here, kill me off with the Dragon Pulse. But thankfully, though, I do have Scrafty on my side this time around. And I'm feeling like, okay, I might be able to sweep the rest of his team with this thing here if I just set up like a Dragon Dance. Or two. I think I set up 2 Dragon Dances here, if I'm not mistaken. No, okay, just go for the Drain Punch right here. But this part stinks, because what's going to happen here is going to land a crit with a Gyro Ball, which really stinks, because you know why? Well, I'm pretty sure you know why, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that crit really did matter, because had I lived that first one, I could have lived the second one right here, and been able to finish him off with the Drain Punch, and then I think pretty much could have been my game, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should go run some calcs after this, but I'm pretty sure that would have been my game had he not gotten the Gyro Ball crit. But now I gotta bring in Star Raptor here. I'm thinking, okay, gotta Brave Bird everything. That's all I can really do now. It's just, I'm banded. I might as well try and sweep the rest of his team there. Thankfully, though, I do manage to kill off the Politoed there with the Brave Bird, which is like, whoa! I like banded Star Raptor. That's some powerful stuff right there. But now he's going to bring his Latias right here. I do manage to land 72% of damage, but he's just going to recover pretty much all of that back. And I know for a fact, even if I do manage to kill it off this turn, which I actually do with the crit, it's still going to be his game, because I'm going to lose to recoil damage, and he's still got the Scrafty on his side. So yeah, it's essentially his game there. But yeah, good game. IFoxMcCloud. The hex was kind of annoying, but hey, whatever. It's part of the game. I'm not going to complain too much. I've had much worse experiences. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is pretty much it for the trials. Here saying peace out, yo, and have a good one, and make sure to check out the PMP Upload, which is down in the video description. Please.